Hi there, thanks for joining me today. I'm Tina Carini with SpongeandStamp.com. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. So today I have a really fun project for you. It is making this pretty flower from this stamp set. This is a new stamp set in the Occasions catalog called Bloom by Bloom. And we are going to use this circle and this leaf here, or we're actually turning this into a petal, and the large stem and the leaf. Okay, so to get started with it, I'm going to move this out of the way, and we're going to bring in some Whisper White cardstock that we're going to do our stamping on, and it measures 3 3/4 by 5 1/2. 5 1/2. Stop and think there. And I'm going to bring in the circle, and I'm using pineapple punch. And then all we're going to do is ink this up, and I'm going to stamp it right about there. And then we're going to bring in our leaves. We're using Night of Navy, and I'm using my ink spot because I just find it's a little easier and I don't get ink everywhere with these little tiny images. And I'm just going to place this around. I gotta move it down. Hopefully I won't move it too far. Hopefully you can still see, and just stamp it down. That's all we're gonna do, is ink it up and move it around. And it doesn't matter if you go into the yellow or if you overlap at all. It doesn't even matter if you get one spaced too far apart. It's just all about having fun. And each time you do this, it actually looks a little bit different depending on where and how you place your petals. So it is really fun. I had fun coming up with this, and I thought it turned out really pretty, so I really wanted to share it with you. This stamp set you can get in a bundle, which I kind of messed up when I placed my order. I thought I ordered the bundle and I didn't, but you can get, I think it's a 4-pack of mini punches that punch out the little flowers and little leaves. And it is a gorgeous suite as well. You can get the designer series paper and some enamel dots and an embossing folder as well. Okay, so there we go. So there is our flower, and we are going to do the stem now. So I'm going to use the Call Me Clover and ink up our stem, and then each time it's going to be like a little different because of your where your petals are. So we're just going to stamp that down right there. I think that's going to look just fine. Pull it up. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so now I'm going to take the little tiny flower. We're going to use this little flower right here. I'm going to block that one up, and I'm going to bring in Calypso Coral and just put it right into the center of our yellow, just like so. Isn't that cute? I really think that this stamp set is so much fun. I have inky fingers because I've been playing with it all night. I just got it yesterday, and I have to be honest, when I first saw it in the Occasions catalog, I thought it was cute, but it really wasn't something that I thought I'd like. But I have absolutely fallen in love with it in less than 24 hours. The flowers that you can do with it is really fun. You can change the look of all the flowers. And the designer series paper, let me show you that real quick while I'm talking about it. You get 2 sheets of each design. Some of it I've already played with and cut up, but you have this one and this one and then this one, which we're using this today. And we have those and this one. And I can't wait to show you a fun card that I did using this one too, that I will show. If you hang in there to the end with me, you will see what I did with that. And then this is the back side of the Designer Series paper. Isn't that beautiful? And let me tell you, I thought it was pretty in the catalog, just like the stamp set. I thought it was cute and pretty. But until you see it in person, it just really, the catalog doesn't give it any justice at all. It is really pretty, very fun, very summery. And you can change your ink colors too and make things look a little springy. But it is really fun. Okay, enough of that. So I have here, it's an inch by 4 1/16, I believe. And it's Night of Navy, and we're going to use, I'm using an image, a sentiment from the Butterfly Gala. It says, thank you so very much. And I am going to do just a little bit of heat embossing with some white powder on this. And I'm going to take my embossing buddy and just kind of rub this. And turn this around. And I'm just centering this on here the best that I can. Trying to stamp straight. It's kind of hard when you're looking at it at an angle. But you guys get the gist of what we're doing here. So let's see. Bring in some white embossing powder and just cover that up. This is really a fun and easy card, and it's just, I really like it, and I thought it was very different, and I haven't seen anybody do this yet, so I thought I am going to do this. So I'm just heating up my heat gun for a second or two, and then we're going to come in and watch the magic happen. This is one of my favorite things to do, and I don't get to do it very often. And I actually need a new heat gun. I've got my eye on the Stampin' Up! Heat tool because I think it's amazing and awesome, and it has 2 settings, a low and a high setting, and mine does not. So I was trying to heat emboss on some vellum last night, and I got it too close and it melted, and I was like, oh no. But anyway, so now we're just going to adhere this down. And I'm going to give it a little bit of a border on the side here. It looks like I might have cut my cardstock just a little bit too short. Oh, we're going to go with it. We are going to go with it. Okay, and then I have this piece of Designer Series paper that is an inch by 5.5, or it's supposed to be by 5.5. And I'm just going to adhere that down and give a little border over here. And actually, I think my card base might be off just a touch. And then this is going to go over here. Down at the bottom, we're going to put some dimensionals on here. I need to cut some of these. I never waste my edges. I always use them. Okay, and then take the backings off. And I'm just going to place it right along the bottom here. Just like so. Okay, and now we are going to add a little bow. You could, if you wanted to, and I thought about it but decided not to, was to take your ribbon and put it underneath, but now I have my dimensions on there, but you just put it under your sentiment and tie it around the side, but I chose not to do that. I'm just going to do the same way that I did the other card. This ribbon is new in the Occasions catalog as well. It is Calypso Coral satin ribbon, and it is very soft and easy to work with. I'm really having fun with it too. And then we're just going to give this a little trim like that, and trim this side off here like that. Okay, and then we'll take a glue dot. Maybe we will. Here they are. Okay, and just put that right on there and place our little bow right about there. And then there we go. We're all finished. Isn't that cute and a fun little technique to use to, I don't know if you call it a technique, but just using the different stamps in the stamp set. Just using the little leafy petal thing and the circle. So, and what inspired me to do this is I was looking at this and I'm like, what is this circle used for? And then I went, ah, I bet I could make a really pretty flower like that. And it worked, and I was so happy about it. So let me show you some little cards here that I worked with. I did this one right here. This is really considered simple stamping. It's just stamping your flower, which is this flower right here, and this leaf. And then we put the little dots up here for the pollen. And then the sentiment is from a celebration item that you can get by purchasing $50 or more. And it is called Part of My Story. And I did not bring that over here. But it is a really beautiful stamp set that has all different kinds of sentiments on it. And then I wanted to step it up a little bit. I did stamp my flower in a different color, but it's the same stamping that I did here, only I cut my Whisper White cardstock down. I used a different sentiment, which this sentiment, the world needs more people like you, is also from Part of My Story. And then I just cattywanked my matting and added some Designer Series paper that is in the same Designer Series paper, Bloom by Bloom, but that's not the actual name of it. What is it called? It is called Happiness Blooms Designer Series paper. And I used that, which is this one here, and I used this side on it. So I thought that looks so cute. And that was just stepping this card up to another level. And then I did this. This shows that you can really do it in spring colors. And I used some vellum and overlaid the top of it. I heat embossed in Night of Navy. Thank you so much. And that's what it looks like. Isn't that beautiful? Just using softer colors, and now it's more springy looking. And then this one, I use Lemon Lime Twist and Berry Burst, Granny Apple Green, and Crushed Curry. I wanted to use different colors than what is actually in the Designer Series paper. And I thought that looked really pretty. This is actually one of my favorites. I love Lemon Lime Twist and Berry Burst together, and I'm so sad that they're going to be retiring this year. So if you need to stock up, I do suggest that you stock up pretty soon, because once they make that announcement, it goes quickly. Okay, so that's all I have for you guys today. I hope that you enjoyed this video and tutorial, and that you will give this a try, because it really is a lot of fun. Okay, you guys. Oh, if you are looking for a demonstrator and you don't have one, I would be honored and thrilled to earn your business. And if you would like to have a catalog, just message me and comment below, and I will be so happy to get you one in the mail. Thank you again, you guys. Have a blessed day. And don't forget to subscribe and like my video. And I love to hear from you guys. Bye-bye.